poly burlap. I'm not wood burning it. You can wood burn it. It depends how much the strings drive you crazy. You won't see the strings when we're done, the petal. But sometimes people don't even like to fold the petal if there's strings everywhere. So you can wood burn this if you want. So we're going to cut this 10-inch piece of mesh, or roll of mesh. I'm putting it on my 10-inch line here, and I'm going to cut it at 6 inches. So I'm just going to get my metal ruler, okay, and 6 inches is at the 16. It almost looks like real burlap. Okay, so I'm just cutting 6-inch pieces just like this. And again, you can use this for any of our boards, this petal. Okay, so we have this 6-inch piece by 10 inches long, okay? What you're gonna do is I'm definitely gonna have my little 4-inch zip ties, which we do now have on the website. Curl up, your little 6-inch piece is curl up lengthwise, so it's 10 inches going this way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this top edge and just fold it down about a 1/2 inch. And if you have your cutting mat, you can see through the mesh, and it's about a 1/2 inch. Doesn't have to be precise, just guess. Okay, so 1/2 inch, and try and get as straight as you can. So I just hold the mesh down in the center, and I go to the left, and then I go to the right, okay? So you have this little fold at the top. All right, now I'm gonna put my mesh on my mat again, because I wanna find the middle, which is 5 inches, because poly burlap is 10 inches long. Okay, so from here to right here is 5 inches, where my finger is. So I'm going to take this edge right here, and I'm going to fold it straight down. Okay? And then I'm going to take this edge and fold it straight down. We're going to bring this over, take those strings off. So you got the 2 folds are going straight down the middle, and you're just meeting in the center with the 2 folds, okay? Then I'm going to fold it in half, just like that. I'm going to flip it over, and then about 1 inch from the center here, I'm going to bring it in, and then the edge, I'm going to pinch it and bring it in, and then I'm going to bring it in from the bottom and bring it in from the top. And there we have, and then I'm going to about 5 inches, 5.5 inches down. I'm going to put one of my little 4-inch zip ties. And there we go, my friends. We have a new petal that you can use 6-inch mesh if you want, or you can cut your mesh at 6 inches. Okay, we're going to do it again. So we'll snip this off. So I'm going to do this whole laurel wreath with 3/4 of a roll of poly burlap. Now what's nice about this petal is you can use the back side of it, or you can use the front side of it, where you can see it almost looks like a shell, right? You know how a shell goes in the center? It looks almost the same as a shell. So this is an 8-inch piece that I cut. So I did it 8 inches in height, 10 inches wide. You see how much mesh we are going to waste by doing it 8-inch. So I've actually played with all the different numbers and different techniques and everything to do this, and 6-inch is the perfect dimension without wasting all of this. Okay, you can see the difference in the waist, right? So if you want a bigger petal, you can use the 8 inches, but you're going to waste a bit. Why I'm folding it in. I'm going to show you why I'm folding it in, okay? So if we didn't fold it in, let's find our center, where it's right here. So I'm going to take this edge and bring it down. Take this edge and bring it down. Do you see what's happening at the top here? And of course, because it's poly burlap, even if you wood burned it, you're going to have frays sticking out the top of your petal. It's not going to be nice and crisp like these ones. Okay, so even I'll flip it over, open it up, and it's raggedy up there. It's very frayed up at that corner. We don't want that. We want nice crisp petals. And that's not a crisp petal. So I found with folding it in a 1/2 inch, and then you can't use the other side, right? You can't use the other side because you see all these strings and everything, but you could use the other side if you fold it in.